It's 3 Minutes with Brain Cancer, episode 7. Um, and this one comes with an apology for the last one that I didn't make available to watch. ep6 is still there, it's just behind us. Um, I just wanted to take a few minutes, 3 hopefully, to talk about end of life. It's weird to have a shortened lifespan laid out in front of you. Not to know how accurate that will be, but to know that it's different than you might have expected. But to kind of talk about the weird privilege in that, in knowing that you've got some goodbyes to say, some messages to leave, some jobs to do for the people around you. So yeah, recently visited with my family a natural burial spot where I will be buried, which is an insane thing to be able to do. I chose to have a natural burial. I think in my mind I'd chosen that a long time ago. If I had the choice, that's what I would say. And being able to visit the place and look at it and kind of feel comfortable there, it was a really weird and kind of amazing thing to be able to do, especially with my family there. And it was a glorious day. And that just kind of leads me to thinking about the process of saying goodbye and leaving messages for people in whatever way I think I want to, or how I might think they want to receive them. And just to say that if there's anyone out there who kind of ends up in a similar situation with limited time, it will never truly feel like the day that you want to make those messages, write those messages, record those messages in any way. It will quickly get to the point where you're like, wait, do I have enough time to do this? And this week's kind of been challenging in that way, where there are things that I have wanted to do that I haven't done yet. And then going to the doctor has confirmed that that the tumor is progressing again, and all of the things that were kind of said originally in my diagnosis are still true. On the original kind of life expectancy that was given at the time of the diagnosis, I don't have a huge amount of time left, and that remains to be seen in lots of ways, obviously. But the evidence is kind of pointing in the direction of that being fairly accurate. So I'm trying to get my mind around those things that I haven't done, and would just say to anyone, don't take for granted that remaining time and the ability to kind of say what you want to say and say goodbye in certain ways, because there are lots of things that might take that chance from you. That's been hard to grasp, but being grateful for the chance to do that is important, I think. I've rambled on beyond the 3-minute limit, the self-imposed limit, by a good chunk. But hopefully some of that rambling has kind of revealed what it's like to kind of deal with end of life stuff on a limited time frame, but with that knowledge, that very special and insane ability to do something about it in a way that I'd never really contemplated. So, yes, 5 minutes with brain cancer. Apologies for that. Take care, everyone. Bye bye.